Hi, I'm Nora. I'm going to be reading you the story of Goldilocks and the Three Bears. Once upon a time, there was a cottage, and in that cottage, there were three bears: Papa Bear, Mama Bear, and Baby Bear. Mama Bear had just made a fresh batch of porridge, but it was too hot, so they went on a walk in the woods. After they left, a girl named Goldilocks was skipping through the forest when she noticed that she was terribly lost, and then she smelled the porridge. She followed her nose and found a cottage. She went to knock on the door, but no one answered, and the door was open, so she went in. First thing she saw was 3 chairs. She was very tired from being lost, so she sat in the chairs. Papa Bear's chair was way too hard. Mama Bear's chair was way too soft, but Baby Bear's chair was just right. She sat in Baby Bear's chair, but oh no, crash! She had broken Baby Bear's chair. And then she smelled a smell coming from the kitchen. There were 3 bowls of porridge. She loved porridge. She sat down in the kitchen and then tasted Papa Bear's porridge, too hot. Mama Bear's porridge, too cold, and Baby Bear's porridge, just right. And then she ate all of Baby Bear's porridge, and then she felt tired, so she went upstairs and saw 3 beds. Papa Bear's bed was way too hard. Mama Bear's bed was too soft, but Baby Bear's bed was just right. So she fell fast asleep. And then the 3 bears returned from their walk in the forest. They had seen that someone had been tasting their porridge. Mama Bear said, "Hey, someone's been tasting my porridge." And then Papa Bear said, "Hey, someone's been tasting my porridge." And then Baby Bear said, "Someone's been tasting my porridge," and they ate it all up. Then they went upstairs to see if anything else had happened, and they looked at their beds. Mama Bear said, "Someone has been sleeping in my bed." Papa Bear said, "Someone has been sleeping in my bed." And then Baby Bear said, "Someone's been sleeping in my bed, and they're still there." And then all 3 bears gathered around Baby Bear's bed and started looking down on the girl. When the girl woke up, 3 bears were staring down at her. She screamed and then tried to jump out the window. And then Papa Bear said, "Hey, wait, we're not going to hurt you. Please stay." Then she walked back and stayed. And then Papa Bear said, "Why are you out here?" And then the girl named Goldilocks said, "I got lost in the forest, and then I found your cottage." And then Papa Bear said, "Well, do you want us to bring you back home?" And then she said, "Yes." And they had a wagon, and they brought Goldilocks all the way back to her father. From that point on, they were all great friends, and they all lived happily ever after. The end.